So I got the Jesuits supposedly over here waging war at me. And who else more than the Jesuits would know how to wage war spiritually right now? That was done. Than a society based on religion. And since the Catholics were created to go against mankind, they represent the devil. And so they're using their knowledge of the spirit of the, saying, the world within to wage war against me right now. And they're waging war at me. Like, hold up. Right. So they're waging war at me while I'm sitting down on my couch. They're waging war at me while I'm just here minding my business, and it's them against me, like all of them against me. Imagine if like they decided to go with someone and they go through indirect ways. Imagine you could just go and eavesdrop on someone and you have the drop like the you know what I'm saying, the government has technologies and stuff like that that they go and fucking use against humanity to spy and to attack them indirectly. So the Jesuits is one of the ones I felt that were coming at me while I was sitting down on my couch, minding my business. And this has been going on now for hours because yesterday I was feeling weak and the pain in my back and my lower back. So they're depending on attacking me through any weakness. And the pain in my back is a weakness. So like I'll be here sitting down and they have protocols that they follow. Like they're attacking me like a real life army from the other side. And because a lot of people don't know about the other side, they have done things from the other side indirectly to control and manipulate certain energies in this side, the physical side. So, and it's physical people that is doing this, that are doing this. The Vatican is where the Jesuits order is. If you don't know who the Jesuits order is, now you know. They're a society that works for or within the Vatican, the Catholic Church in Rome, over there, the Pope and them. Yeah, where the Pope and them come from. I just you heard the voice in the background. Give me that suggestion, right? Some of the things they be doing, they be playing like your energy, like they be playing like both sides and shit. They be coming at me with a lot of different tactics. You just heard them give me a suggestion right there, right? So they'll act like my friend and they'll act like my enemy and they'll attack me in both ways and they'll try to like create arguments and like they're doing some shit to me that you don't want to go through. And I'm going through this because I'm on the side of truth and justice. Like I'm going against them with the truth. They're coming at me with lies, deception, spiritual warfare, indirect ways, you know what I'm saying? They're illusions. They're coming at me like if they gained enough entry into my soul to control me or to be like, they think that they're walking in this hole, and the deeper they get into this hole, little by little, like speaking and shit and doing tricks and shit, and they act like if they're going deeper into this hole, and at this hallway cave, it's my soul. Like it fits my soul. And then like you know what I'm saying, shit like that. Those are the type of tricks and that's just only one of the many strategies that they're using. The pain in my back, earlier I was describing how they was just there acting like one of the many, saying things that they're directing at me. They're, delusional strategies, right? Because that's how they are backwards. They're Satanists and shit, and they were grabbing the pain in my back, relating the pain in my back to someone grabbing a doorknob but facing the other direction. And it was just grabbing the pain in my back and holding it there so I don't feel better, so I don't release from some kind of hold from me being, in pain, so they could benefit, so they could have any, because they're acting like if my weakness is their strength, and because of who I am they feel powerful, so they act with me like if they're supreme, like if they have supreme power over me. Like, if there's nothing you could do, I've come this far in this hallway, make believe type of shit. You know what I'm talking about? So like they act like that, and they're doing their indirect attacks. Right, that right there was them. You see how they interject their energies and try to make me fuck up, so they can have like some type of control, and they set it up from earlier. Like if you're really alert, then you'll know exactly the type of shit they're doing right now to me. And they're hoping that I'm hurt, because I have nerve pain in my lower back, and they're directing all their attacks come from my lower back, from the pain in my lower back. And anything they do is pain related. Like they put a little bit of pain over here, like right there. They could have done that, and I fuck up and I lose energy, and they act like they're stifling my confidence. Like they're doing some shit. I'm telling you, I'm at war with the enemy right now. And they're acting like if anything negative about me benefits them. Or not everything, but whatever they think benefits them, they're working through negativity. But anyways, I just gave you a quick briefing of what's going on. I'm recording as much as I can. So I'm documenting like what's going on. Like they're coming through my phone and doing this thing through there you go. They feel a certain way and they direct it back to me. That's one of their strategies too. Now I'm telling you, they be doing some trickery of the devil type shit. And because they're on the religious side, they deal with the spiritual, the mind, the emotions, and they like to play games and tricks to act to, you know what I'm saying, make believe like if they're doing certain things, and like if they're playing with your emotions and with your thoughts, or like if they're going into your mind, but they're doing it mainly through the phone. The phone is their big help. So they act like if they finally reached a certain spot within me where they can have certain liberties. And like if they could, block me from certain. And sometimes I do feel the effects because I know what they're doing and I know how they do it. But it doesn't work. I only feel a certain type of way sometimes because I'm weak, and they act like if they could alter it and twist it. I know exactly what they're doing. That's what they're doing ain't working with me. It doesn't matter how much they think they are deeply or whatever, like how much control they have over me. They don't, because I know the truth. And since I know the truth, they cannot beat me. There's no way. They're on their side and I'm on my side. They're the devil and I'm on the side of truth. You know what I'm talking about? So all these tricks that they're pulling in and trying and shit, it means nothing against me because I know the truth. You see? So you're laughing in the background, right? You can rewind this right now and hear the laugh in the background. I'm not fucking bugging out. I'm not being delusional. But anyways, so it's Freemasons, because the Vatican and the Jesuits are Freemasons. They're like the religious side of Freemasonry. England and them and Europe and stuff like that, the rest of Europe and all that, they represent different parts of Freemasonry. Freemasons went and created an army to go against humanity, and they're waging war indirectly by being there, liars and deceivers, acting like friends, smiling to your face, but hating you and carrying agendas to enslave humanity on the low. I know exactly what they're doing. So I'm just, I'm explaining it in different ways. And in the background, you could hear them try to, make believe like if I'm just crazy and trying to give off that energy so that you feel that way when you watch the video. They're trying to look like they're the type of devils that would look ahead of this video before I make it to see if there's anyone watching, so they could go and distract them, or from there just be like, oh no, they're not watching anymore, and that's it. They're not a big deal. They'll do one of this from time to time as a way to try to make something that they don't want happen go away. Literally, they just throw their hands like, well, it's not nothing, and they'll do stuff like that. Like they'll play word games, spiritual games, through illusions, I know exactly what they do. That's why I could explain it this way. You know what I'm talking about. And if you don't, you're the enemy. A lot of people in society speak in occultic ways. You go to the market, to the Walmart or whatever, and there's people saying stuff indirectly. Sometimes you go around a girl and she says, "What do you want?" From within. These types of things are real in reality. This is not a delusion, a schizophrenic episode, none of that shit. It's the doctors that work for the government that don't want you to talk about the occultic side. The government is controlled by a bunch of devils. And I'm exposing it. And since I know how to expose them, they're coming at me through this way. While I'm here minding my business, they start messing with me and saying things, and it's all like a little game to see if they could gain as much as they can to make believe like if they control me. And they project that energy at me and that illusion that they could control me and shit like that. And they have power over me like if they're supreme. Like if I don't know exactly what they are. They're projecting this illusion, but I don't believe them. I know exactly what they are. You see what they did right now, right? You see what they did? Now cross-reference with someone else type shit. Yo, like I'm telling you, I'm going through the real deal. And some of the government workers, a lot of them are devils. They fully support the devil. A lot of them don't know. A lot of people that worship the devil don't know they worship the devil. And that's one way to worship the devil. Anyways, I'm on the side of truth. That's why I'm exposing this, and that's why I know how to expose them. I know what this is all about. The Illuminati, Freemasons, they're societies that are real life. They're here. I'm not making this up. I can prove they exist. They are there. There's plenty of proof they're there. You should know about this, and if you don't, you're helping them by not knowing. So you could be the enemy by not knowing. If all the information I'm telling you is new, you're helping them. We're supposed to know, and we're supposed to get rid of them, all of them. They all gotta go. So keep following my videos.